What's happening, everybody? Come on in and speak to me. What up, Doe? Speak to me as you come in. I'm excited about being here. Desk 2. Okay. All right. Speak to me as you come in. You're waving. I see you. I see you. Tell me where you're logging in from. What up, Doe? Rick is in Italy. Pastor Rick is in Italy. What time is it over there? Marshall? Speak to me as you come in. I see my YouTube and I see my Angelique, Pastor Angelique Simmons. What up? What up? What up? Evangelist, Prophetess Yvonne. What up? Speak to me as you come in. To my Facebook family. Can I get you guys to begin to share? I see New York is here. I see Maryland is here. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let me know where you're logging in from. Maryland. I see West Side of Chicago. I hope you saw the documentary From the West Side to the World. I see the ATL is here. New York. New York. South Shore, Chicago. It's 4 a.m. in Italy. You need to go to bed, bro. North Carolina. Indianapolis is here. What up, though? Hey, guys, I am 2,000 short from having 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube page. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube page, just go to YouTube and just hit subscribe. I'm 2,000 short. Help a brother out. South Holland, what up, though? What up, though? All right. Thank you to everyone that came out with me on Wednesday, that met me at Salem. It was amazing. What up, Oklahoma? Denzel? All right. Tonight's lesson is really going to be good. I mean, like, there really is a word from the Lord. Florida? What up? Chicago Heights? No word for me. You can listen to the playback. All the way, 814. Like tonight's word, I promise you, like this thing is from heaven tonight. Like no joke. And I'm going to give many of you all some answers tonight in regards to all the way. You so not in Hawaii. That much we know. You literally are in Fantasy Island in your mind. All right. Swole. Yeah. All right. So let's go here. So tomorrow we're going to do all three services. It's going to be a 7:30, a 9:30, and a 12:30. I will be preaching the 9:30 and the 12:30. Pastor Jamon will be doing the 7:30. Our creative arts department, it's going to be a Christmas service, but I am warning you all, this thing is going to bless your soul. Like for real. This thing is going to bless you. So if you are in town, I really want to encourage you to get in the building and be on time. Like, I don't want you to miss nothing. If you log online, you can watch. All right, but it's going to be amazing. 7:30, the choir will be singing with a special guest. But that down 9:30 and that's 12:30. That's all I got to say. It's on a whole nother level. And I'm so grateful for everyone that's a part of it. All right. Let's go. I want you to get your Bibles and I want you to go to Luke 1. So this series we taught, ready? I'm going to order some journals that you can keep so that you can keep up with all of your notes in all of your scriptures. Like, I really take the studying of the Word of God that serious. All right. So I'm going to be paying attention. I'm going to order these journals. I want you to go to Luke 1. And in this series, we talked about bring your gifts. Christ didn't just hit the earth, but things had to be in alignment. That is so key for me. For everyone that God has promised you something, things need to be in alignment. Joseph had to be there to protect her. Wow. The landowner of the barn had to be there to provide the space for him to be born in. Wow. The three wise men had to be there. They were gathering their treasures and preparing their worship. That when they came into this space, here's a baby. He has not said a word. He has not performed a miracle, but they know that this is God. And the Bible says, and they bowed down and they worshiped, and then they opened their treasures. Everything is in alignment. I say for many of you all, I need you to hear me. Next year, our theme is the year of expectation. So at the end of the year, I need you to begin to pray that God would align things, get everything ready for you so that when you get to 2024, nobody's looking, nobody's scrambling. Everything has fallen in place. Do you hear me talking to you? I need everyone that believe that God has something amazing for you. Can you say it out loud? Can you type it on the screen? 2024, the year of expectation. I'm expecting a miracle. The year of expectation. And things are going to be in alignment. All right. All right. All right. So now I want to talk. So let's talk about Mary. Let's talk about Mary. What do you do when you're called into the unexpected? Oh my God. What do you do when he calls you into the unexpected? And for many of you all, he's literally calling you into 2024 and he's preparing you for the year of expectation. I need you to hear me now. Your qualifications don't line up. Oh my God, what do you mean? You ready? Let's go to Luke 1:31. The Bible says, the angel says to this young girl who is a virgin, he says, you will conceive. Wow. And give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus. You will conceive. My God. You're going to give birth to a son. And I'm telling you what you are going to name him. You will. My God. Oh my God. Those of you all that know that God has something great for you, can you just type, I will, I will, I will. You will conceive and give birth to a son. Listen to this. And I'm telling you what you're going to call him. And you are to call him Jesus. You ready? Now I need your attention because Mary cannot wrap her brain around this thing. And I am saying to many of you all, what he is calling you into is going to be difficult for you to wrap your brain around it. Why do you say that? Look what she says in the very next verse. She says, how will this be? My God. How will this be? Shut up. Since I am a virgin, how will this be? And I don't have the track record. How would this be? And I don't have the experience. How will this be? And I don't even have the person committed to me. How will this be? I am a virgin. And I am saying to many of you all that typed I will, what he is calling you to, you are you don't qualify. And when people, you're the least expected. I need you to hear me. Are you ready? I need you to hear me. You ready? We're about to go somewhere. All right, let's go here. How will this be? How will this be? How would this be that I'm going to be this business owner? How would this be that I'm going to be this evangelist? How would this be that I'm going to be this preacher? How would this be that I am going to travel the world? How would this be that I am going to break generational curses? How would this be that my name will be brought up? How will this be? How will this be? How does God take the unexpected to expect something? Now I need your attention. You ready? Because she says, how would this be? I'm a virgin. And some of y'all keep coming up with excuses on why you can't be it. I need to say this again. Many of you all keep bringing up excuses on why you can't be it. You got to search God's track record. How do you call someone who can't speak to speak? How does God call somebody who does not speak that well, but then tell them, but you're going to speak for me? Who was that? That was Moses. How do you call someone who has never built anything and tell him you are going to build something that's going to save you and your family? You are going to build something, but how do you call someone to build something? How do you call someone to build a ministry? How do you call someone to build a church? How do you call someone to build that has never built before, built anything before? And it's not just for you. Look at me. It's for you and your family. It's going to save you and your family. You are right, my brothers and my sister. That is Noah. Can I ask you a question? How do you call someone who is so young and tell them you're going to prophesy? That, my brothers and my sisters, is Jeremiah. And he told me, don't bring your age up to me. Why? Because I called you when you were in your mother's womb. How do you call, this is great, listen to this. How do you call someone to be next when there's someone already in the seat? How do you tell me that I am going to be next and somebody is already sitting in the seat? That, my brothers and my sister, is David. When he tells Samuel, go to Jesse's house, anoint him to be next. He doesn't have to kill him. He doesn't have to fight him. I am getting him ready to sit in that seat. And I am giving you an advance notice that you are next. We out here now. You ready? How do you call someone who persecuted the church to now build the church? How do you call someone who literally persecuted the church and tell them you're going to build what you hated? My God. I need you to hear me. What qualified her? Like, what qualified her? What qualifies you? I need your attention. Tone, I need your attention. We wrestle with questioning ourselves. And we hold that scripture, let no man think more highly of himself than he ought to. And we really don't think that highly of ourselves. How did you get picked when you don't have, in the natural sense, what it takes? If you've ever listened to me, doggone it, I need your attention tonight. I feel like those that hear this message, this is a divine moment for you. because some of y'all have already heard it, but you have been your greatest hindrance. Because how can this be? I don't have the money. How can this be? I don't have the education. How can this be? I don't have the support. How can this be? I need you to hear me. If you study this, I am going to give you 2 reasons that qualify you. You ready? Let's go. The Bible says, go to Luke 1:28. Luke 1:28. The angel went to her and said, greetings, you who are, listen to this, highly favored. You don't just have favor. You on a whole nother level with something called favor. Can everyone, okay, wait. Greetings, you who are highly favored. Exclamation point. Highly favored. Can I get you to type on that screen, I am highly favored, and then put an exclamation point. I need your participation tonight. I need your participation tonight. I need you to put that fork down. I need you to get this and type it on the screen. Highly. You're not just favored. Your favor's on another level. I'm going to come back to this point. I want you to put this in your back pocket. The angel said, the Lord is with you. If you go down to the 30th verse, in the latter part, he said something that is crazy. You're not just highly favored. You, this thing messed me up, have found favor with God. You are not just highly favored, but you have been doing something that you have demanded his attention. You have been doing something that has demanded his attention. And as a result of that, you have found favor, oh my God, with God. We're going to, okay, let's talk. You ready? You got to hear this. Svo, this word today has messed me up. Because according to paperwork, I don't qualify. According to background, I don't qualify. But I was called. And then when he called me, he says, you are not the norm. You don't just have favor, you are highly favored. Oh my God. You're not just highly favored, doggone it. You have gotten the attention of God. And as a result of that, you, while in your search for God, have found favor. Let's explain favor. Because some of y'all, you're under it and don't even know what it is. Or I need to explain to you what it is when favor knocks on your door. Let's explain favor. All right? Whew. Finding favor means, you ready? Number one, you gain approval. You gain approval. Everyone that is listening to me right now, I need you to type on the screen, I've been approved for this. Do you hear this, Bible? You have been approved for this. My God. Are you ready? When they call you in for the job, you have already been approved. When they call you in to take the position, you have already been approved. Number two, you have gained acceptance. You're not just approved, you accept it. Hold your head up and don't walk around here as if you shouldn't be here. You're not just approved, you accept it. And there are some of you all that are struggling with insecurities. Jabari, love you, and we are praying for you. You have been approved. You have been accepted. You ready? Number three. And as a result of that, are you ready? Are you ready? You receive special benefits. When I find favor, I'm approved, I'm accepted, and I receive special benefits / blessings. My benefits are my blessings. Okay. I am not playing with you all tonight. I really am not playing with you all tonight. And I can't hit you harder in your chest than what I am hitting you with tonight. You are approved, you are accepted, and you receive the benefits, the special benefits / blessings that go along with this thing. Approval. Approval. You ready? I got to make sure you got that. Type the three things out. You approved, you have acceptance, and you have special benefits / blessings. I am approved. The area that you're struggling in, I need you to confess that thing. I am approved. I am approved. Some of y'all are around people and they keep bringing up all their degrees. You don't have them. It doesn't matter. You're approved. When you walk in the door, I'm accepted. Guess what? And there are some special benefits, blessings that go along with your favor. And some of you all keep pushing the benefits back. Accept instead of accepting them. Stop pushing your blessing back because you want to be accepted or approved by people. You didn't get in here because of people. You got in here because of that second part of that verse. God is with you. Did you hear what I just said? You were called. How can this be? You don't line up, but you are approved. You don't line up in the natural realm, but you are accepted. You don't line up in the natural realm, but you are receiving the special benefits. Why? Because God is with you. Now we about to, can we just dive a little bit deeper? I need to dive just a little bit deeper. You ready? How do you get favor? Like, how does one get the favor of God? Like, this is crazy to me. How do you get the favor of God? Number one, you ready? I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to give you 6. And I'm not saying you have to do all 6, but this will kind of explain to some of you all why you have this favor on your life and why he has called you to do what you're not qualified to do. How can this be? You ready? Number 1. And this is why people who don't have favor become intimidated with you, because they're not willing to pay the price that you pay. Number 1, you walk with God intimately. Like, your walk with God is not the norm. You literally have an intimate walk with God. Who had that kind of favor? Enoch. He walked so close with God. He was, and he was not. Those that walk intimately with God, you are not just a believer. You are not just saved. Your walk ain't no punk. It is literally an intimate walk that cannot be sacrificed with nothing or nobody. Number 2, you're called his friend, like Abraham. I am a friend of God. You're called his friend. You know, so what makes you a friend of God? Because friends are transparent. Friends are open. Friends are honest. Friends go with you through the good times and the bad. Friends you trust. Do you hear me? And because you are that friend, doggone it, you get favor. Like, we tight. He knows me inside out. You trust a real friend. A friend knows your heart. A friend knows you. and you don't ignore your friend. Number 3, how do you gain favor? You strive for obedience. Even in difficult circumstances, like Joseph, you strive for obedience, even in difficult, in difficult. I'm going to say this again. In difficult, you don't respond like everybody else. In difficult circumstances. Oh my God. Do you hear me talking to you? I bring my body under subjection. I die daily. You strive for obedience. I got to say that last part. I have to say this last part. Even in difficult circumstances, when them boys stripped that robe off him, he didn't fight him. He didn't cuss him out. He didn't spit on him. When Potiphar's wife lied on her, he didn't call her a whore. Whew. How does one find favor? By being meek and humble like Moses. By being meek, arrogant people don't get favor. Not God's favor. You really want the favor of God? Don't take his glory. You really want the favor of God? Make sure he gets all the credit. You have to remain meek. I don't care how many special benefits you get. You have to remain meek and humble so that your favor don't run out. I need you to hear me. There is a spirit of arrogance in the land. There is a spirit of pride in the land. If you want the favor of God, you must remain. Someone asked me, I honestly, I want y'all to hear me. I am asked this question so much. How do you stay so humble? How do you stay so meek? How do you stay so nice? And I need everybody to hear me clearly. I learned this lesson years ago by watching other people. And if you want to remain meek and humble, I need you to get ready to write this down in your notes. Never believe the hype. I need to say, never believe that you are all that. The only reason you are that is because God is with you. You can't preach without God. You can't play nothing without God. You can't teach without God. You must remain. I think sometimes God just gives some people just a teaspoon just to see how they gonna act. I have seen people get just a small position and turn into a monster. Ah, are you crazy? You must remain meek and humble. We good now. I don't care how many degrees you got. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what your skill set is. You couldn't do this without God. It takes a mature person to admit, I got caught up in the hype. Let's go here. I got to move on. So I know someone who the Lord was really blessing them. I mean, they were moving up. They were moving up. Like their name was becoming known. And I listened to them, and it was never enough for them. Listen to me. I remember them even saying, I don't want the church. I want the world. And I remember me saying to that person, what if you're called to the body only? What if your assignment is to his body, but he doesn't want you out there with them? Is not the applause of the body enough? And it wasn't. And when they began to get the attention of the world, wow. Next one. How do you get favor? You desire his will. Hawkins, you might want to come back and listen to this later. Like, how do you get the favor of God? By desiring his will for your life. His will. I don't want nothing you have. I want his will. I'm not coveting. I'm not desiring. I only want what God has for me. I want his will for my life. And sometimes his will can go against your desires. And if I'm willing to sacrifice my desires for his will, wow, his will. I remember when the Lord said to me, you can't move to the suburbs. I need you to stay in the heart of this city so that you can keep your pulse. I need you to feel all of this so that you will know how to minister to it. Dang. And I saw some living in gated communities. And he says to me, even I did a poll. Here we go. Ready? This is good. When we were going to leave the tabernacle and go down to the forum, I did a poll and asked them, if we go to the forum, will you all follow us down there? We questioned the church, and everyone was like, yes. And I even asked, do you want us to stay here, do a service here, then go there? And majority said, no, just go down. But I went in prayer. And the Lord said to me, you cannot pick this whole church up and move it to the UIC forum. I need my word to be preached in this community. I need you to begin to keep ministering in this community rather than go straight there. Was it difficult? Yes. When it's cold, you're going to go in here at 7:30 in the morning, you're going to preach, you're going to get in your car, it's going to be cold, you're going to drive through snow and everything going down to that forum. But his will, not yours. And sometimes there's a battle of the wills. But if you want the favor of God, you have to desire his will like David, even in your wrong. Horamasa. Last one. How do you get favor? How do you get favor? You have to seek God's wisdom. You have to seek, let me go here now. You have to seek God's wisdom above anything else to do what he's favoring you to do. You need wisdom to go with that favor. Did you hear what I just said? You need wisdom to go with this favor. Everything I say respectfully. Melbourne, Australia, I love you guys. I love Planet Shakers. Please tell Pastor Russell I said hello. You have to seek God's wisdom. There is a line that Solomon prays that I do my best, my very best, my best to tell every leader and every teacher and every preacher, you gotta pray this prayer. Lord, teach me how to go in and out among your people. You need the wisdom of God that goes with your favor. Do you listen to me? I knew nothing about real estate. I knew nothing about negotiating. When we started buying that land, I was the one that he was raising up to go in and to negotiate the deals. I need y'all to hear me. When I hired certain people, they were telling me, you need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to pay them this. Whoa, 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 whoa. You got to give me time. If you don't seek the wisdom of God, you'll give in to the pressure of the people of that seat who didn't get the seat with the same favor. You can't become highly favored if you get the wisdom of God. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand? I need you all to hear me. Things are going to align themselves. You don't qualify. Look at me. My name came up. Yesterday, I did a television show with Wendy Chicago Live, Windy City Live, Val Warner, who called my office and asked me, can you co-host? I am used to radio. Radio, you just talk. They give you how much time to talk, you just go for it. I get there early, they're handing me the script. They take me out. You have to look at the telemonitors. You got to read from it. You got to take your time. How do you communicate without it looking like you're reading? You have to ask God to give you the wisdom to execute. Do you hear me? I need your attention. When you are highly favored, you ready? When your favor is shifting, what worked here won't work here. This is why we must remain meek and humble, to lay on our face again, to seek his will, to ask him for wisdom, to strive to be obedient, to remain his friend and be intimate with God. Because you are highly favored. Highly favored means he enlarges your territory. Highly favored means that you do what's never been done before. Highly favored means that you will birth something. You have no points of reference. Whew. This is a test. Everybody, I gave you 1, 2, 3. I gave you 3 things to define favor. Type one of them on the screen. I want to make sure you got this. If you came in late, read the words. I gave you 3 words to define favor. Favor means you have gained what? I gave you 3 things. I gave you 3 things. Come on, we out here now. Approval. Come on here. Acceptance. Come on here. y'all on it tonight. Come on here. No, wisdom was not it. Nope. Favor means you have approval. Favor means you have acceptance. Favor means you have special benefits. That is favor. That is favor. Okay? We finna go out here now. And I need you to listen to me. If you wear your favor, you will be approved for it. If you wear your favor, you will be approved for it. And you will have special benefits. Lean in. You will not pay asking price. You will get the special benefits. Because when you sat at the table, you sat with what? The special benefits. Did you hear me talk? Many of you all won't even go in the door because you're reading. You keep reading what they're asking. You won't even go look at the house because what they're asking. Stop. You have found favor. You are highly favored. You've already been approved to live here. You're going to accept. You're going to be accepted. And guess what? You're going to get the special benefits. Go in with your favor. Listen, lean in. I have received 2 major phone calls from some people this week. Because some of you all, you thought that favor didn't work for the end of the year. You thought that nobody's hiring at the end of the year. You limited yourself by saying, I'll get it next year. Within this week, I've received 2 miraculous phone calls from someone who has gained favor. Their name was brought up in a room. 90 people applied for the job, and they got it. The type of money that was offered, they said, I've never seen this kind of money before. You are highly favored. Look at me. This person even said, when I did the interview, I felt as if I didn't do that well because it wasn't you that was speaking. When you open your mouth, there was favor on your words. You've already been accepted. You've already been approved. You're already going to get the special benefits. I got another phone call from somebody that has a, look at me, big contracts. Big. This person was sitting at home and somebody called them, when I preach on, just give me the space. Just give me the space. If you give me the space, I'll come in. If you just give me the space. By faith, this person went and started looking at office space in downtown Chicago. And because they were doing what they thought they didn't qualify for, favor went ahead of them. And their name was brought up. I need you to hear me. Things are about to come into alignment for you. It is about to be your year of expectation. Everybody, if you know I'm talking to you, do not play with me. You don't qualify for it. What is favor? How do you get favor? Go back through this lesson. For those of y'all that have been living this intimate life with God, I'm begging you, don't pull away from him now. Don't pull away from him now. Those of y'all that are striving to do his will, even in a difficult situation, we don't run from the heat. You got to hear me. Don't abort your favor because it got difficult. Wow. I need you to seek wisdom. Please look at me. Okay, you ready? Pastor Hannah, who has no real estate background, who has none of that, negotiated and purchased before Charles Johnson came about 25 to 30 pieces of property. I remember asking God, you have to lead me. You have to give me wisdom on what to say and how to say what needs to be said. I need your wisdom. You got to hear me. And for many of you all, he's literally about to blow your mind. And every time you seek God for wisdom and you not go, okay, lean in. I'm going to say something. Every time you seek God for wisdom, you seek God for wisdom. You seek God for wisdom. You don't run after every program. You don't run after every offer. You seek God for wisdom. Do you hear me? That gives you more favor. Just because they solicit for you does not mean that it's his will. Horaba. I'll say that again. Even if they call you, you owe him a prayer. Even if they come after you, you owe him a prayer. Is this your will? If it's not your will, slam every door shut. I got to give you favor. I got to give you favor. I'm trying to see how far I want to go. I have bought property, going to see properties that I knew were high. When I walked in, I was like, whew. I lived in a 3,000 square foot penthouse years ago, me and Anna. 3,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 private decks, 2 fireplaces, while working at the county. Did you hear what I just said? And I remember me walking in there going, and I know what they asked for. I know what they asked for. Based upon what they asked for, I should not have come in there. But I went in anyway. When I made my offer, I need you to hear me. The realtor said to me, they would never accept this. I said, put it on the table. I'm telling you, Mr. Hannah, they would never accept this. You told me to make an offer. That is my offer. Put it on the table. They called back. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that they're letting you have this place for this amount. How did I get it? Because I am highly favored. Highly favored. My wife says to me that God has spoiled me. I stay humble and I stay grateful. I'm pushing some of you all. When you go in, your favor goes ahead of you. Your favor prepares the room for you to enter into. Guess what? You've already been approved. You've already been accepted. And you're going to get the special benefits that go along with it. I am done. Woo! Those of y'all that received this word, can you just tap on the screen? I am highly favored. Oh my God. Jesus. Some of y'all, look at me. Some of y'all know someone that need to hear this word. When I end this service or this live, I need you to send this word to them. I need you to send this word to them. I am highly favored. I need a favor. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube page, I only need 2,000 more people to take it to the next level. And I need you to subscribe to my YouTube page. You go to Pastor John F. Hannah and just hit the subscribe button. All I need is 2,000 of you to subscribe, and it will take my YouTube channel to a whole nother level. I would have reached 100,000. I want you to sow a favored seed tonight. A favor. And I pray that what you sow, that God do you a favor. That God do you a favor. How much do I give? I'm going to let you decide. Is it 10? Is it 20? Is it 30? Is it 40? Is it 50? I want you to stay within the tens. Is it 10? Is it 20? Is it 30? Is it 40? Is it 50? Is it 100? Why am I praying? Because I want you to get it back 100-fold. How do you sow? 2 ways, 3 ways. Number 1, you can cash app. How do you cash app? It's the money sign, Holy John 2, capitalize the H, capitalize the J, and then the number 2. If you want my PayPal, it's just Holy John, capitalize the H and the J. I need financial favor. You can go to our website, newlifesoutheast.org, and you can go to Give Online. This is my favor seed. My favor seed. I see you, Richard. I'm hearing something. I need some of y'all to, every door he closed, it wasn't yours. And I need you to be okay with his will. Every door he closed, it wasn't yours. I want you to sow tonight. Can I get 2,000 of you to go to YouTube and just hit the subscribe button? I'm 2,000 short from hitting that, and it'll take my page to another level. If you go to newlifesoutheast.org, newlifesoutheast.org, and you can give online that way as well. All right. I love you guys more than I could ever express. Come back and post this. Send this to someone that you know on Facebook, YouTube. Send it to them. Instagram. Let me just put the title on here. I'll repost it and you send it to someone who you know need this word. Spearman, I see you, bro. You send this to someone who some of y'all have a pastor, a leader, a teacher that need this word. I need you to send them this word and tell them this is for you. This is what the Lord is speaking to us before we get into 2024, because something big is about to happen. I love you guys. Don't forget, Pastor Jamon will be doing the 7:30. I will be doing the 9:30 and the 12:30. It is our Christmas service. Love you. I got to go. Good night. Facebook and YouTube.